Yo, what's good, nation? It's your boy Town Raider. We're back with the Town breakdown for the first time in a long time. I apologize for the time off, man. You know, the holidays were here, just working at the same time. But we're back. We got a special guest with us. We got my boy Big Mike. Everybody knows Big Mike.
Yo.
We got the Raider IG celebrity, Mr. Fitz.
Sir.
What's up?
How we doing, guys?
Good, man.
Hey, that intro music is playing. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Just so
it's
you
playing.
just,
I was like,
just so y'all know, Mr. Fitz is joining us via satellite. Uh, he's having some internet issues, so
yep.
but he's here, man. Sorry, but everybody. Last night we were planning on doing this, but Mr. Fitz got stranded outside of Allegiant. What happened with that, bro?
Bus. So our party bus, we decided to go to Wing Club after the game, and our party bus thought we were, just gonna stay there. So he had took off, and then by the time we were done at Wing Club, we got out there thinking he was gonna come back, but the guy that was communicating with him was drunk.
Oh.
So they had to call a driver to come in to the wherever they keep the buses at to get a bus and drive all the way over there. So we were stuck there for like 2 hours.
Dang. Hell yeah! He video called me on IG, man, and
okay, just so you can see, I'm really stuck over here on the side of the stage.
Him, Simone, and like 10 other dudes just all fucking just standing there waiting.
Yo, that's a long walk too. Like if you tried to walk across that bridge over to Luxor, that's a long ass walk, man.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So Fitz, you stay in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm like 7 minutes from the stadium.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You always you from Vegas? Always been there?
No, I'm from Santa Ana. So in Cali,
Okay.
I moved out here in 2014. There's no strike laws out here, so that's why I moved here to Vegas.
Okay.
Got you.
That's the truth. You know
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. So moving into, obviously we got our ass stomped by the Chiefs. You know, that's familiar territory. We're used to that by now. What was your guys' reaction when they did the little ring around the rosy and rubbed it in our faces? How'd y'all feel about that?
Man, yeah, I didn't like it. I mean, and it kind of goes back to what we talking about with the Raiders culture, how we need to get back to the roots, because defensive players in the past, if you're doing ring around the rosies, the next play, somebody's getting their head knocked off.
Yeah.
And I know in today's game that's not, applauded. It's not one of those things, but hey, this is the nitty-gritty of football, right? You don't want to get embarrassed of somebody doing a little bit of extracurriculars for no reason.
Nah, you just pick someone like Matthew Butler who ain't doing shit and let him go drop kick somebody like Bobby Boucher.
Right.
Yep.
So, that's kind of where I'm at. I really wanted to see our defense kind of take that personally and somebody knock somebody's head off. And, even though if we would have lost the game, they need to know that this isn't going to be tolerated in our own stadium. It's already bad enough we have majority Chiefs fans in there.
Bro, that shit that was worse than the Niners one by far.
Nah, Niners, they didn't get no worse than Niners. I've been there. I went to every game this season besides one, and I'll tell you the top three would be the Donkeys, Bang Bang Booty Gang, and Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? So the Niners by far was the
Was
worst.
it? It's just so like from the view on TV, it looked like there was a lot more Chiefs fans in the stadium than it looked when there was the Niners.
Yeah, dude.
I was in there. I was in the mix. It was
I believe
double. It was double. Niners were deep. They were
That's
so
fucking
deep they
sad.
had the balls to come over there and tailgate where we, J-Law, we have our few rows, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They showed up at 1 a.m. to make sure they were first in line. Now, security wouldn't let them, because you got people like Wrecking Crew. They come in there deep. I'm with Wrecking Crew, but we come in there deep. We have our little section. Then we got some of the OGs that, from Oakland that come out here. So out of respect, the security didn't let them go first. They let the regulars come in first, and then they end up coming in. But they came in there where we were at. That's the only.
Someone would have died that day if it was still in Oakland.
Yeah.
No. I went to one Oakland game, so it's a way different vibe. I mean, with Vegas, I've been out here since they started out here. Yeah, I mean, it's growing. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but maybe in 5, 10 years,
Yeah.
the whole Vegas culture picks up on the Raiders.
Shit, by that time we'll be packing up, moving back to Oakland.
Man.
Yo, what Oakland game did you make?
It was the Broncos game. Now,
Okay.
I was fucked up for that game. I don't remember much from that game, but it was 2016.
Okay.
Okay. I went to
I was an alcoholic at that time, so I was drinking every day, Monday through freaking Sunday. That was a dark time in my life. So
sounds like you battled some demons in your time, man.
Yeah. So I might have a beer here and there now, but I ain't drinking.
You ain't getting crazy.
No.
Yeah. 2016, I made it out to Tennessee for that one. And then the one I made in Oakland was the very last one. So I gotta see Carr get nachos hurled at him.
Yeah. They really should have let him go after that.
It was wild, man. It was getting dangerous in there at the end. Like
my question to you guys: how do you feel about the Derek Carr situation?
At this point, I'm glad. Get him the fuck out of here. I don't care if we have a worse quarterback next year. It's just something different.
You know what? I've always been, before this season, I was defending Derek Carr and his gameplay. I wasn't really necessarily like thinking he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And there's a cult like following with Derek Carr. You see that?
That's why I'm very quiet on what I say about them.
Yeah, it's almost like talking politics these days, right? It's like it's crazy.
They're treating Carr's name like Voldemort out here.
Man, it's crazy. It's like two things you can't talk about in public is like, politics and Derek Carr now. It's crazy. But, I defended him this season and he didn't deliver. And I respect Mark Davis or whoever made the decision, made it a business decision. I respect it. And I believe it needed to happen. I think that his time is expired here. You can give him another year under Josh McDaniels for continuity and learn the system and things like that. But we've been through this whole thing over and over. We've seen it with Gruden. We've seen it years past before Gruden. We gave him a lot of chances to kind of figure things out, and it's just he hasn't produced the way it should be. And especially this year when you got Devontae Adams and all these other pieces that you expect to win with, and he just couldn't get it done. So I think it is time. Whether that's a Tom Brady or another bridge guy like a Jimmy G, whoever it may be, I think it's time to move on. I think it's time to
Tom Brady owes us a Super Bowl.
He owes us a damn Super Bowl.
You got a point.
Yo,
you got a point.
He owes us one. And I'll even say this: the Commanders owe us a first round pick too for that John Gruden shit. So. We give up Derek Carr. You give us your first round pick. We'll call it even. Yeah. So that's how I would take it.
And don't let us catch punk ass David Carr in Vegas.
Oh yeah, I mean he shouldn't have nowhere in Vegas.
Bro, such a clown.
Yeah,
I'm talking too much right now.
For real,
yeah, it's true.
Bro. So we finished 6-11. Tonight we found out we for sure have the 7th pick in the draft. Let's start with free agency comes first. Let's start with free agency.
Yep.
Who do you guys have your eyes on? Anybody for free agency? Who is it? And do you see anybody on our squad you want to bring back, let go, replace with who? All that kind of shit.
So I'll say first, you got to address the offensive line. And like I said this earlier, I was like, is it a chicken or the egg type of deal? Are you going to get Tom Brady and then let Tom Brady kind of handpick his offensive lineman that he wants to bring in? Or is it going to be hey, we got this offensive line, Brady. We revamped for you. We brought this guy. We got the best offensive line money can buy in free agency. So, hey, come play for us. We got everything you need. We got our receiver. We got our tight end. We got this, that, and the third running back with Josh Jacobs. We bring him back. come along and win a championship for us. I don't know which one comes first, but one thing has to happen for sure is that the O-line has to be addressed on the right side. We definitely need a guard, and we definitely need a tackle on that right side because Bars was getting toasted all game, and it looked like he just took the week off. I don't know what happened, but I knew that he wasn't a starter to begin with, but he didn't look like he belonged in the league yesterday. So
yeah,
that's where I would go first. Address that offensive line, particularly on that right side, and then Tom Brady. That's where I'll go after that.
Do you who do you see available that you like on that right side?
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to do my research on that one, but the biggest and best.
All right.
If you're gonna bring Tom Brady in here, you bring in the number one free agent guard. You're gonna bring the number one free agent tackle on that right side, and you're gonna roll with that. And then you got
you're going with Alex Bars? What?
No, we're not. Alex Bars can go find somewhere else to play, or practice squad somewhere. Good luck to him. But you got Parham on the left side. I got Parham on the left side. I got Colton Miller, even though he didn't do so great. And then we'll stick with Andre James. He does good enough. And then that right side is going to be the best we can buy. That's why I would go with that one.
Where you starting, Fitz?
I mean, I want to bring back Josh Jacobs, of course.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd start with him. I mean, you got to lock him. He's balled out. And I called it. I was on so we did our podcast, Oops Nation. We did that last year, and I called it. I was like, I knew Josh Jacobs. He was a sleeper on my fantasy. I picked him up in a bunch of leagues. The best choice. That won me a few of my leagues as well.
Yes, sir.
So we got to sign him. I like Perriman. He held it down. You know what I mean? He did great this season. So I want to bring him back. And I really want to see Tom Brady come over here. I know a lot of people are going to hate that, but I want to see Tom Brady. He owes us a Super Bowl, first of all.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that he's taking pay cuts. He would, get certain people on the team, whatever. Take a lower pay, come to an offense that's stacked.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then with that being said, we could pick up a quarterback in the draft. You know what I mean? And maybe him be that bridge or whatever. But I want Tom Brady.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't care what nobody says. He's old, this and that. Yeah, he's old, but he's still putting up numbers and he's still making shit happen.
Yeah, I'm just with at the point. I want to fucking win. I don't care who's behind center. I just want to get some.
I'm tired of these next season shit. Next season.
Yeah.
Next season.
Yeah.
Give me one Super Bowl right now, and I'll be happy.
Same. We could be shit for 10 years after that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
One Super Bowl in my lifetime, I'll be happy.
Yeah, everybody can talk all the shit they want after that. I don't give a fuck. We got one.
Man,
Yep.
The good thing about bringing Brady in is that he has that Brady effect. Everybody else is going to want to come in for a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got defensive players that's going to want to come in for a little bit cheaper.
Also, you got Devontae Adams and Mike Evans. What?
Yeah. Or you got the biggest front runner of them all, OBJ, who want to come in and chase a ring.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that he's
he's better than Mac Hollins. So,
but yeah, bring back Mac Hollins, but he's not a number 2 receiver.
No, I'm saying OBJ's better than Mac Hollins. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You bring him as a number 2 receiver, and then you put Mac Hollins as the number 3 special teams guru like he is already, and boom, your offense is the best in the league. Period. Like
it should have been this fucking year.
Yeah. So that's what I was doing.
Bro, I was hyped at the beginning of the season, and then
me too, bro. I talked so much shit at the beginning of the year. Now I'm like, here's your $20. Here's your $20.
Bro. Oh man.
This was the year too. I was like, there's no way we can be bad this year. No fucking way. Josh McDaniels like, hold my beer.
Man, we found new ways to lose too, man. We found crazy ways to lose.
Every game that I went, all the games we lost, we were up. And, even I went to watch the Rams. You know what I mean? Rams and Raiders game.
I was there too.
I'm sitting there I cannot stand this shit right now.
Yeah. And
what makes you want to run up and punch every rival fan there?
And you know what? You can attest to this, bro. At that game, we were talking mad shit. it was a Raiders-filled stadium, and then at the end of the game, the Rams fans had all the right to just run their mouth, bro.
I was still talking shit. I was leaving the stadium like, y'all still gay as fuck, motherfucker. I went to the top of the escalator was going up, right? Went to the top and I was throwing popcorn down. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Throwing trash, grabbing trash out of the trash can, throwing it on the ground. Like, I'm gonna leave this fucking place a mess.
Man.
That morning, so I left Vegas to go to that game, right? I left at 8 in the morning. I was there by noon or a little before noon, whatever. Tailgated, did the whole 9. Watched that game, was pissed off, jumped right back in the car and drove right back.
Man, I don't blame you.
Raiders 7528. Shout out to you, bro. He says Bears may ask too much for the number 1 pick, so they get no trade offers. Texans draft Bryce at 2. We trade up for CJ at pick 3. Oof. That's a lot to give up to move up for CJ.
I haven't. This year was one of the years where I didn't really watch college. I made sure to go to every game that I could this year, traveled and all that. So I wasn't really watching college this year.
Yeah. I watched college a lot, and I kind of tuned off towards the end of the season, especially after USC blew it in that Pac-12 championship
for Utah, right?
Versus Utah, yeah.
I went to that game.
Oh, you went to that game?
It was the only college game that I watched the whole season.
Oh man, damn. Yeah, I was disappointed, but I do like CJ Stroud the most out of all the quarterbacks. Bryce Young is a little too small. He's 190 pounds, 6'1". Bro, he's gonna get destroyed in the league. Like, he needs to put a little bit more weight on for me to be a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more muscle.
Yeah.
And then what's the guy's name? Will Levis. I think he throws a little bit too many interceptions. I mean, they said the same thing about Josh Allen back in the day, so you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. But
I think all these these main first round quarterbacks are talking about, they have the potential to be good quarterbacks. It's just how long do you want to be on a project? Brady, you got 2 years max. Unless you're sure that quarterback's going to be ready to fucking go after the second season. If you get a second season from Brady, you can't take a shot on him.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to go.
I just want Brady, man. He's already got the experience. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, he's in every other Super Bowl, so bring the motherfucker.
Yeah. With 7528, he said, we're sitting at pick 7, shouldn't be too much, but this year is your future quarterback. Fuck the price. I don't know, man. Do you bring a rookie quarterback in here with no goddamn defense?
Yeah.
I'm bringing a personal opinion. Go ahead, I like what you said. Somebody solid on the right side. Pick up somebody. Maybe a first round pick for that or whatever. Whether we buy somebody, it don't matter. But you got to address that issue.
Yeah.
I prefer that we use all our damn picks this season on defense.
Yeah.
Facts.
We bring Tom Brady in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Fix the line, whether he brings his people, whatever. Bring Tom Brady in. Use all the picks for defense. I don't give a fuck about everything else.
Man, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Yep.
I mean, you get a more sure shot on defense. They're already pro ready in most cases. These quarterbacks take 2-3 years in most cases to get ready. I don't have time for that. We're trying to win now. All that 2 to 3 year wait stuff, we've been doing that too long. It's time to win next year. Next year we should win. And waiting for a rookie quarterback to come in and figure things out, I'm not with that.
I'm so confident. I'm banking. I'm playing my cards on Tom Brady. I was so irritated. I argued with my wife the other night. I made a $5,000 bet with her.
See, babe, I'm not the only one that tries to make bets with their spouse.
Man,
yeah, $5,000. I mean, we bet, all the time. But I go $5,000. The Raiders at least make the Super Bowl with Tom Brady if he ends up with the Raiders.
Yeah.
My girl's tired of me making bets with her and everybody else. Every time I make a bet, she gets mad at me.
I stopped making bets with everybody, but me and my wife's a diehard Niner fan.
Oh.
So and my wife's like me. I go to games. I watch. If I'm not at the game, I'm on my show. I'm in church, I'm like this, you know what I mean, with the Bible behind me. So she's like me. We're football heads. We come from football families. So but she's a Niner, diehard Niner.
Okay.
That's got to be tough sometimes.
Man.
Oh yeah, it is. Sometimes.
Especially lately.
I love it. Like the last Super Bowl when they went and they lost, I was taught there's so much shit. Because all my in-laws is divided. You know what I mean? They're Cowboys and Niners. That's why you notice a lot of my videos when I first came out with the sports shit talking was all Niners and Cowboys.
Yeah.
I was making fun of my in-laws.
Yo, you know what? I do gotta call you out on one, bro.
Which
I gotta
one?
call you out on one video. The one you did with the you're in front of the military recruiting center. You did the Army one, and then you did the Navy one with the Chargers.
Like I tell everybody else, that's the reason why the Navy is known, is because there's Charger fans in there.
Yeah,
that's their go-to.
Yo, so I'm currently in the Navy, bro.
Well, hey, I appreciate your service. You know what I mean?
But I thought the shit was hilarious, and I can definitely I can relate to that, bro, because I know how. Let's just leave it at that. I know how it goes, bro. I know how it goes. Man,
yeah, no,
that one blew up. I didn't think it was gonna blow up.
Yeah, that was hilarious, bro.
Whatchamacallit? When I got with my girl, she was a Seahawks fan, and
right.
By the time we went to the game this year, we were at the Raiders and Seahawks game when Josh Jacobs tore the fucking house down, and I had her there in all Raider stuff and everything like that. And at the end of the game, the most beautiful, sweet sound came to my ears. Babe, I really understand why people don't fucking like Seahawk fans.
There you go. There you go.
It was beautiful.
Hey, quick! I got a question for you, bro. That fan had the sign in the stands. What you think about that? What you guys think about that?
The one that bench McDaniels,
or the one in Seattle?
We deserve better, and then he kind of got kicked out or whatever.
Oh, he got kicked out?
I
didn't know that.
A fan got kicked out for a sign. I think it was the one that said like we deserve better, and then bench McDaniels. I think he had two signs.
Yeah, the bench McDaniels got kicked out.
So that's what happened. Okay. So there was multiple people with signs.
Yeah. I feel like they shouldn't kick nobody out. That's how they feel as a fan. They're paying to go to the games. They're paying. They should display. If it's offensive, like some others, stuff. But if it's how they feel towards the team, they should be able to express themselves.
Especially when they have every right to fucking feel that way. Man, it's 20 years of this shit. How do you expect them to feel?
Yeah. Especially, if you're an Oakland Raider fan, if you're coming from Oakland, you got your team taken away from you. You lost the last game, your last home game, and you still had enough heart to kind of follow the Raiders. You follow them to Vegas, and you see that there's more of the opposite fans in the stadium, and you were kind of sold a bad bill of goods this season, saying that, kind of expecting you with Devontae Adams and Darren Waller and all these guys that we signed that we're winning this year. It makes sense for somebody to be upset about it. I mean, I can't blame them too much. I can't blame them too much for it,
Yeah,
so
everybody should be pissed. We should be more pissed. The fact that everybody still continues to buy tickets and buy all this gear and shit. I mean, we'll never stop, but man, that's what incentive do they have to fix it when they're making all this money off us? Especially when everybody going out to Vegas is spending probably $5,000 a weekend going out there.
I know some guys that drop big bucks. You know what I mean? I'm tripping out. I'm lucky I live here because my house is here and all that. I just pay for my tickets and that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I understand. I mean, they should be able to express themselves.
I've been trying to kind of hint to my girl that I want to, eventually move to Vegas. She's scared of that dry air.
Hey, it's cheap out here. Where you guys live at?
Spokane, Washington.
I live in Cali in Oxnard.
Yeah, it's expensive out there, bro. I'm from Santa Ana. I know. Out here it's cheap living, bro. Everything's cheap.
Yeah.
Did you go to school out in Santa Ana?
Yeah, I went to Saddleback.
Saddleback. Okay. You play ball out there, or you play JUCO ball?
No, I was
Okay.
a troublemaker, so I
Okay.
didn't play no sports.
Okay. Yeah, I had to ask, man, because I was there was a few Samoans that I played with in Pasadena, man. There's this D tackle, he benched like 500, like repping 500, bro. He was like a fridge. Like that dude
Yeah,
was
I always loved football. You know what I mean? Like I said, I come from a football family, but I was young and I was thugging it. You know what I mean? I was in the system. I went to juvie. I went to prison. I didn't get my stuff together until like 2017. So once I quit drinking and doing all the dumb shit, then I started elevating. You know, I got a business.
Good,
now.
Anthony.
Got a house. You know what I mean? So now I'm able to afford to pay to go to the games, travel, and all that shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, bro, was that a touchdown in New England?
Who gives a fuck? Oh,
that might have been my favorite fucking video.
I got harassed by an off-duty officer that wanted me to delete the video.
Oh, hell.
I asked him, before I do I recorded too. I was like, hey, can I ask you a question? Before I actually recorded, the part for the local collision or whatever you want to call it. And this dude was like, no, I'm an off-duty officer. And I was like, all right, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I got a question. This dude was on me, bro. He went to the security, and luckily I know the security. They're like, just go. And I went on to the next group.
Man.
So, but yeah, that was a fun one because I got to see people get mad at me and all that.
The first video I saw of yours was when I didn't even follow you yet, and I saw the one where it was like the offensive lineman trying to protect Carr.
Bro, that one blew up too because a lot of the players reposted it, and after that video, like Andre James followed me.
Fuck yeah.
John Simpson, Colton Miller, and I was like, oh shit, these motherfuckers reposting my shit. That was surreal to me, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Man, that's dope. That's dope, man.
My first like connection I had with an NFL player was Tariq Woolen this last offseason. I wanted him to come to the Raiders so bad in the draft, and the motherfucker ended up with the Seahawks. And sure enough, dude is the shit.
Man,
he retweeted something I said about him, and we weren't even following each other. So I guess he must have been typing in his name, trying to see what people were saying, and retweeted my shit and then followed me. I was like, oh shit, that's dope.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. What's if you guys can bring in one free agent this offseason that you think would be the most value to the team, who would it be?
Besides Tom Brady?
Of course, besides Tom Brady.
Okay. I had to put it out there.
Right.
Payne, D tackle.
Okay.
That's what I'll go with.
Oh, that's a tough question.
There's a lot of guys that can make a difference.
Well, besides Tom Brady, I even wrote this on a few of my tweets and shit. I would love to see Lamar Jackson come over here.
That'd be nuts, but if we paid Lamar Jackson that $50 million, he's looking for.
I know it's unrealistic, but
it'd be dope. I mean, it'd be the perfect
mobile.
Vegas. It'd be the perfect Vegas move.
I would be. I talked about, like I said, I tweeted it. I was talking to a few people on my chats on Instagram. That would be the next person that I would want to bring to Vegas. Yeah, it would be expensive or whatever, but to me, he's the perfect Vegas fit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he's what we need, a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean that would be nice. Only problem my concern would be is does he fit under McDaniel's system? Now you want to compare, the best comparison is Cam Newton when he was under Josh McDaniels under that system. And I mean, the beginning of the year when Cam Newton was first starting under that system, he played well.
They beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, and like and if you get a Lamar Jackson who's a little bit better, well, not a little bit, he's a lot better than Cam Newton at that point in this point of his career, he can do some damage, especially if he grasps that type of offense. And you can, I mean, I don't know if we'd be able to afford what's his name, Josh Jacobs after that, but you can throw in Zeus in there. He'll make Zeus he'll make him better just off the run threat alone.
If you could guarantee me Lamar Jackson, by not bringing back Jacobs, it might go.
I don't know. Josh Jacobs, he's still young and he's a beast, bro.
He is, but it's a quarterback versus a running back.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough.
It's a tough call, but I mean, if we could guarantee Jackson, it would soften the blow of losing
This
something like
this is the way I would
Yeah.
look at, like if I would make Lamar Jackson and keep Josh Jacobs. Maybe I hate to say I love Waller. You know what I mean, but he is getting older. Maybe throw in a trade with Waller over there. You know what I mean, like, something like that. Maybe Renfro. I don't know, but him, Devontae Adams, and Josh Jacobs. That's a little scary right there to me.
Oh yeah. Are you going to make it out to Kansas City for the draft?
No, I'm not.
No.
Now, around that time, like March, April, May, that's my busy season for work.
Okay.
Okay. You gonna be out there?
I haven't gone over it with the lady yet. She's now hearing about it for the first time, but it's a thought. It's a thought. Right. I would love to. I would love to. And they're talking about doing the content creator Airbnb. So
I'll be out there.
Yeah.
I'll be out there for draft.
I would love to. If I can make it happen, I will.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's definitely gonna be dope.
We might end up going to jail, but I think a lot of Raider fans are going out there underestimating the fact that it is in Kansas City.
Yeah.
We don't really give a fuck, but once you get down there, it get a little spooky.
Man, it's all right.
How do you guys feel about that? What's that Wolf guy's name? The one that was robbing banks.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs fan, right? The one that was dressing up.
The super fan. That's crazy.
He was a Chiefs super fan that he would dress up in his Chiefs stuff, and I guess he was robbing banks in that same costume.
What?
But he was using that money to buy Chiefs tickets.
Only a fucking Chiefs fan, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna do a skit. I'm gonna give you a little insight. So one of my skits for next season, I'm gonna order the whole Wolf.
It's good, Captain.
Yo.
About how Raider fans do withdrawals. Yeah, let me get 5,000, whatever. You know what I mean? Sure, no problem. And then Chief fan come in there with the Wolf mask, like, give me all the fucking money. The television like, aren't you that Chief super fan? And like, no, what did he make you say that for? He's trying to show us a picture of him getting arrested afterwards.
Yo, just imagine trying to pull that shit in a casino in Vegas.
No way that's happening.
Man, you can fuck around and get jumped.
Yeah, they got more scared. They're on this shit more than the freaking Secret Service on the president.
It's true.
Yo, I still haven't even been out. I haven't even been out to a game in Vegas yet either.
The stadium's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a dope stadium, man.
They got one of my favorite spots in there. It's called Fuku Burger.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about season opener, home opener.
Got to.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So I did see the schedule. What game you looking for most to next season?
Fucking Chiefs.
Bills.
Huh?
Bills.
I'm going to that game.
You going to Buffalo for that? Yeah, that'd be dope. You save a lot more money.
There's 3 games that I'm traveling to next year. It's Bills, Miami, and Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. I'm looking forward to the Steelers at home, and then what was the other one that was at home? And the Packers. Those are 2 I'm looking forward to.
I kind of wish we were on the road for the Packers game. It'd be dope to see Devontae go back to Lambeau.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for too.
Yeah, I would. I always that's a stadium I really want to go to for a game.
Lambeau, yeah.
You guys going to any games for sure next season?
I'm for sure going to a game or 2, but I don't know which ones yet.
I always got it marked down for at least one. I don't know which one yet, but yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, let me know. Like I said, I go to every game. So there's only one game I missed this season because I had surgery. So
okay. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. I'll let you know. As of right now, I don't know yet.
I text him my cell phone number, so get it from him too.
Gotcha.
All right, bro. Sounds good.
Oh yeah. So this year, man, what do you guys more blame McDaniels or Carr for how the year went? Who's more to blame?
I did my show on this earlier, man, and I really couldn't even come up come up with a final verdict on that one. That's tough, man. You kind of have to point at the coach. You have to point at the coach. You already know I haven't been sold with that guy from the jump. I didn't like the hire from the beginning. I don't like his demeanor. I don't think he's a leader of men. He just doesn't. He doesn't have that grit, that Raiders grit and edginess from a coach that I'm expecting. He's a little aloof. He just sits there kind of with his arms crossed. I don't know if he's just keeping calm or whatever. I've never seen him in a practice. The players seem to like him. So, I kind of have to kind of reassess my whole idea with Josh McDaniels and his personality. But just the way things look, sometimes it just looks like he's not, I don't know. It's not an edginess that I'm used to from a head coach. And you see in years past, there's players that played for him in Denver, and they were saying that he's kind of a jerk, tries to be Bill Belichick Jr., this and that. And, people change. So, I'll give him benefit of the doubt. But, from the beginning, I haven't been a big fan of his. So, I'm going to say Josh McDaniels. I'm going to give a 60-40 in favor of Josh McDaniels and then Derek Carr. I wouldn't say 40% because you also got to blame some of it on the defense as well. But, you kind of have to split it with a little bit in favor of Josh McDaniels.
Okay. What about you, Fitz?
Honestly, I don't know who to blame. It could go both ways, one or the other. At this point, I feel like if I'm the man of the team, I'm slinging that ball, I would step up, But again, that's a fucking hard question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame nobody. Hopefully this whole situation is fixed next year, but I don't know on that one.
For the sake of moving forward, I'm going to put the majority of the blame on Carr because while Stidham wasn't able to recreate what he did against the Niners, there was definitely a different energy with him in there.
Yep.
It seemed it was something that Raider Nation wasn't used to seeing in a long time as a quarterback with some fire. You could see him playing and fucking giving it his all, not giving a shit if he's getting laid the fuck out, still completing the pass, and he's just a dog out there. And I think, damn, if someone like if he started the whole year, do we have only 6 wins? I don't know. But you've seen what he can do to kind of breathe some life into the team. And then that's what makes me want Tom Brady, because what the fuck is Tom Brady going to do with this, to breathe life into a team and get on everybody's ass? Because he won't accept people taking plays off.
That's facts.
The shit that Derek Carr was crying about in the press conference, Tom Brady will be in those motherfuckers' faces and have them off the team the next week if they're doing that shit.
Man, they wouldn't play.
Well, one thing I'm going to say real quick is you brought up Tom Brady. I'm so happy I didn't do my Tom Brady skits, in the beginning of the season. Because I had a lot lined up, but thank God, because maybe you would have saw him and be like, fuck these guys. I'm not going
on. I know, man. Everybody been like, man, fuck Fitz. We had Brady. You want to come here because of this motherfucker?
Sean Merriman, he had reached out to me in the DMs. Like, take it easy on me because I was clowning his ass for a little bit.
Man. Bro, he is the softest motherfucker.
He has a sense of humor because he reposted my shit on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You know what I mean? Right. I think he knew the Usos, but it's like, Us, man, take it easy on me. So, you know what I mean? At least he had a sense of humor on it.
I've seen him get upset quite a few times and block a lot of people and stuff like that in the past. So I'm not.
Well, he reposted. I don't know if you've seen that one, how Sean Merriman turned the lights out.
Oh, did he?
You saw that video?
No, I didn't.
So it's like how Raider fans do it, and I just pressed the light off, and then they have Sean Merriman. And I was like, oh! She got like millions of views. Man, that's when he reached out to me. Oh, take it easy, man. Hurtful right there.
Oh, I think we're getting some news broken. At least I haven't heard it yet. Lovie Smith is out as the Texans head coach.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think that's a stupid fucking move.
Yeah,
who's gonna want that goddamn job?
It's a revolving door now. I wouldn't want to coach there.
Lovie Smith is about as experienced coach as you can get in the NFL, man. And if your job's not a destination, I probably would have held on to him for now.
Unless they're trying to make a move for like a Jim Harbaugh or one of those type of dudes, or
Jim Harbaugh ain't going there. They ain't going there.
I mean, they got to make a splash move at head coach. You know what I mean? If they're going to get rid of their guy after 1 year, they're thinking that they're going to try to make a splash.
Yeah,
that's what I
don't know. I think that Sean Payton's destined to try to fuck things up for us and come to the AFC West.
Oh man.
It seems like no matter what, that's all I hear is the Chargers, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Broncos.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the Jaguars stick their foot in the fucking Chargers' ass and they fire their stupid ass head coach.
I have a feeling that it's going to happen too. I think Jaguars are going to beat the Chargers too. They already beat the brakes out of them earlier this season. So
was it 38-10,
38-7 or 3 or something like that? It was they blew them out at their house. So. You know,
I hope they lose again.
Yeah, same.
Damn, Van City, you don't know Fitz? Oh man, you got to get on Instagram, check him out, bro. He's gonna have you laughing your fucking ass off.
Man, I was dying. I was showing my wife the videos yesterday. She was dying with me, bro.
Well, that's the crazy part. I mean, I was viral before the football stuff. Football came out. I mean, if you go look back at I had millions of views prior to football. So I was doing my dark humor comedy. You know, I'm old school. I don't give a fuck. I say shit that offends people. I crack, gay jokes, whatever. So I grew up watching Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac, all that shit. So
those are some of my favorites.
I give no fucks.
Yeah.
So my first viral video was when you accidentally opened the door to a Jehovah's Witness. So, I opened the door and it was like, hi, do you have time to talk about, Heavenly Father? And I was like, you know what I mean? I pretend I was deaf and they're like, oh, you're deaf? And he's like, yeah, sorry. But I was, no voice. And then the person says, well, you have a blessed day. And I was like, all right, you too. Oh, shit. And I started right? So, I was doing, I don't know if you guys seen how they'll be the gun guy will, show how to disarm yourself or whatever. I'm the one that started that trend. So you go find a video before me. You will not find a video before my video. So how to take gun and you get shot and end up in heaven. I started that whole trend. Nobody. I've even tell people, hey, $1,000. Go find a video before mine, big content creators that was like, no, he didn't start it. $1,000. Find a video before mine. You ain't gonna find it.
Wow.
Okay. So I'll have to look back at that shit because that's right down my alley. I love humor like that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I just sent both of you guys on IG. Fitz, I don't know if you can check it because I think you're on your phone. I don't know if you can check your IG messages.
Yeah, I can.
I'll send it to you in a text. But I decided to play a little prank on my coworker today, and Mike,
you want to talk pranks next year? Next year, I'm going balls out, bro, pranking everybody, and not just football shit. I got a camera crew lined up. I'm gonna be on the strip fucking with people. I'm a big dude, so I like to get people's reactions.
That's dope.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm saying.
Yeah, I just saw it, bro.
So I did do them today. I just sent it to you in the text, Fitz.
All right.
I'm with all that shit. I'm definitely gonna have to check out some of your older content.
Yes, I got sidetracked there. But I just got your text. But back to what I was saying is, I was going viral before all that. So how it happened was me, my brother-in-law, my other brother-in-law. One is a Niner fan, one's a Cowboy fan. We were at a barbecue and my brother-in-law sits down. And I swear to God, he shoved a hot dog and ate it in less than 4 seconds. And me and my other brother-in-law were like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm trying to hurry up so I can get seconds. I was like, knock it off. It's because you're a Cowboy fan. And then everybody started rolling. And then my other brother-in-law goes, hey, you're already viral. Why don't you start talking shit on football teams? Yeah. And I was sitting there, I was like, that's fucking smart. You know what I mean? So then I started but the football thing has been crazy, bro. I've gotten love and hate from all different teams. The Niner game was a perfect example. I probably took 200 pictures with Niner fans.
Man,
So the football scene was it's crazy. I didn't think it'd be this popular, with the social media shit. So
that's cool.
that's
bro.
how the football stuff started.
Hell yeah. Nah, you ran with that shit, bro. That shit is like right in my alley, exact like my type of humor. So like, if you talk to my girl, she works at the same place as me. I'll be just clowning everybody they come in. I run a liquor store, so when they come in, man, I just be clowning. I got regulars that are different fans of different teams and shit. Because Seahawks fans they're not real fans. So over here in Washington, there's people who are fans of a bunch of different teams. So I get to just clown everybody.
Man, that's dope.
Did you see that picture, Fitz?
I saw it was a car, right?
Yeah, you got
to look closer. Look a little closer on that one, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna check it out real quick. Hold on.
All
right. Yeah, I saw it. Since I saw that right now, next year I'm gonna be. I have this right here. Hold on. So I have this, right?
Okay.
Where's the box? I don't know where the boxes are, but so I have the little box to make it look like a recorder microphone.
Okay.
So, next year what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna interview. I think our first home game is Donkeys. I think so.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Whoever our rival, whoever it is, whether it's Chargers, Denver, or fucking Chiefs, whoever plays first here, I'm gonna ask opposing fans, hey, how do you feel when you look at our stadium? And when they try to go to answer it on the regular microphone, I'm going to say, no. I need you to look and really, take in the stadium and tell me your feelings. So when they turn to look, I'm going to swap it out for a dildo with the microphone box on it. Yeah.
Oh, man. I decided which game I want to go to next season now.
So I'm going to do that. And if they don't catch on, then I'm gonna try to slowly put it on their chin.
Yeah, see, bro, we definitely got to link up in Vegas because we gotta go. I'll be down to go around doing that shit.
That shit's gonna be a blast, bro. That's hilarious.
Hell yeah!
I know. I do the. Go ahead.
A quick question, bro. Who's your favorite comedian right now? Like today, like current?
Shit, that's a hard one because I don't like that many. There's this new white dude. I forgot his name. He gives no fucks. He be talking about the LGBT community. He be talking politics. He be playing the race card. It's funny. You know what I mean? I grew up on that shit. So I think his name's Andrew Schultz.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys him. I like. I would say he's my number one right now because he doesn't give no fucks. He's talking shit. You know what I mean? Him. Another one that I really like, who's just funny all around, is Coy.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know who Coy is. He's the Filipino dude.
Yo, Joe Coy, yeah.
I saw Joe Coy.
Yeah.
I saw Joe Coy live before he was famous.
He's a little more like he's PG-13. I love like rated R shit. So I would have to say my number one is Andrew Schultz right now, and he took a gamble just like Joe Coy did. He took a gamble on his own shit online, and he made a shitload of money, and he's still not going to be able to go on Netflix because some of the shit he says and how he speaks. But that motherfucker is funny as shit.
Y'all remember Carlos Mencia in his heyday?
Yeah, but he was still in jokes, bro.
Right, but I was 13 years old at that time, and he came to Spokane, and Joe Coy opened up for him. I had no idea who Joe Coy was at the time.
It's funny because a lot of the shit when he was talking about the what was it? The Vietnamese, like how they sound like cars going by. You know what I mean? That's real shit. Now when he was talking, because I grew up with a bunch of Asians. You know what I mean? I'm Samoan, but I fuck with the Asians tough. So and I started thinking about the shit he was saying. I was thinking of like some of my Chinese homies. I started thinking about my Korean homies, my Vietnamese, and I was like, holy shit, he's telling the truth on that. Yeah. That shit is real.
Man, that's true, man.
No, yeah, some of the ones you mentioned earlier, man, like some of the legends. Bernie Mac, one of my favorites of all time. You don't get no better than Bernie Mac. Dave Chappelle. I mean, everybody loves Dave Chappelle. If you don't love Dave Chappelle, then fuck you.
Yeah,
Straight
straight
up.
up.
Yeah. Like I like old Eddie Murphy, all that shit. It's
Yeah.
the one of them I like now a lot over the last few years is Gary Owen. I don't know if you heard his joke about the Raiders.
I think
Gary
so.
Owens
I heard of
cool,
him.
but he's all right.
It's a little more like you were saying. He's another one that's like a little more PG-13.
I like that Raiders R shit. Like,
Yeah.
You guys haven't seen Andrew Schultz for watching. I always remember.
I've seen him a little bit. I'll have to check him out a little more.
He's new, but he is by far I watched this shit. I bought it. You know what I mean? I was laughing fucking every 30 seconds. I was cracking him. And he interacts with the crowd too. Like, he freestyles that shit. Like, that shit, that motherfucker is funny.
Yeah, that's my favorite type of humor is the shit that make people like he didn't just fucking say that, did he? And you got to look around and see if everybody else is laughing before they laugh.
Yeah,
that's the way I mean, stereotypes. Yeah, a lot of people like to call it racist, but it's true.
No, this shit's funny as fuck.
It's funny as fuck. Like, a lot of people, Samoans are big as shit, whatever. It's stereotypes.
What small Samoan have you ever fucking seen?
I seen one. I got a Uso. I got a Uso that's a midget.
Oh,
you ever seen a short, stocky midget?
No.
He's the stockiest fucking midget you ever
I'll
seen.
tell you, I'm not fucking with him. No, he's probably strong as shit.
He weigh about 200 pounds.
Oh my god,
that's all muscle too.
That's the biggest little guy I've ever heard of.
Man,
I told him about that. Last time I saw him was at the Niner game like 2 weeks ago. I was like, hey, get into it, because now he's working out and shit. I was like, get into wrestling, bro. Try it.
Oh, man.
That'd be fucking hilarious. You're the biggest fucking midget out there.
Oh, my God. That'd be perfect.
Crazy thing, he got long hair with 2 braids and a big-ass beard.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Man.
Oh, man. Yo, so how'd you link up with the Samoan Raider?
We know a lot of the same people, so our community we're very small. So I'm related to this person somehow, or I got family that's been family with them. That's how it was with me and Small Raider. Sure. So a lot of the people he went to high school with were some of them were the little homies. So I mean, we just knew people in the same circle, and then he was hit me up.
He was one of the first content creators I ever started watching. So I thought, he's dope as fuck. Cool dude.
Yeah, I met him in Adelanto this summer. He's dope dude. Cool dude.
Yeah, he wanted me to go to that, but I had around that time I was burying my grandma, so it was a tough time. This year was tough for me. I lost my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, one of my cousins. So
condolences, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Man. On another note, you guys heard the new song I put out?
I didn't know you do music, bro.
You do music too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out too.
I just dropped one. It's called "Fuck Your Team." A lot of people.
I think I heard something about you making it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. It's on iTunes and all that. So,
can I pull it? Do you think I can pull it up on IG on on a story?
Yeah, you can. You can put it on your story. It's on everything.
Dope. Okay, I'll be using that.
Yeah, that's dope. I'll have to check that out.
So you said you've got a lot of family that's Raider fans. You grew up kind of around Raider fans.
Yeah, my household was all Raiders. So I only got one sister that switched up. My sister Kayla. She got married to a Rams. She got married to a Rams fan, and then she turned into a fucking Rams fan. So I be telling you, fuck you. I'll be going off on her sometimes.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the Lions beat the Packers because I got I got little notifications popping up saying that from Seahawks fans tagging me and shit. So.
Oh man, I was kind of hoping the Rams beat the. I was going for the Rams because we would have got that number 6 pick if the Rams won.
Yeah,
we would have got the number 6 pick, and the Lions would have made the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'd rather see the Lions and the Seahawks in the playoffs. So
I'm about to ignore all of them. But when they lose in the first round, I'm gonna pop up
yeah.
in the inbox with the eyeballs.
Yeah, they about to get cooked.
Yeah. They're trash, bro.
Yeah, they're about to get cooked. The 49ers too. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, 49ers gonna paddle that ass.
Yeah, so yeah, man.
Shit. So you plan on making all the games next year too, Fitz?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll definitely be down there fucking with you guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to make at least one next year.
Next year we're already working on it. We started actually today. So next year we're trying to go bigger with the parties.
Yeah.
We got some big people behind it for next year. So it's gonna be free because everybody's charging out here in Vegas.
Okay.
Everybody's charging. We're trying to do the original. Like I've never really went to the parties and shit, but me keep it what works. You know what I mean? So they were saying, our little team and shit were saying, back in the days when it was free, everybody shows up.
Yeah.
So next year, what we're trying to do is do shows with whether it's DJ Quake, Shoot Free, whatever, free shows.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, everybody comes out. So
you gonna be in LA you gonna be in LA this year or
for the Chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there for that one. That's a 4-hour drive.
Okay. If anything, I'm trying to make that one. But you know what I
got the plug out there for getting in the stadium.
A word?
$100. That's it.
Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get your number, bro. Man.
Van City, what are you talking about, bro? What kind of drama in Green Bay? Yeah, there's no games next year near me, so I'm gonna have to trip it out somewhere. I'm definitely trying to make Vegas.
Bro, you way up there in the North Pole, bro. That's not.
No, man. I'm trying to get out to Vegas, but she won't let me.
just come on, bro. Deal with the consequences after, bro.
She said my boss won't let me, and neither will my mom. So she's like, you're stuck either way.
Man, just pull up, bro. Pull up.
She said she don't want to live there either, man. I need you guys to help me sell Vegas,
Man. I mean, it's cheap. I mean, I don't know how Washington is, but it is cheap out here. It's good.
Well, like, what would you say for a 3-bedroom house if you're renting? What would it be?
For a 3-bedroom house, if you're renting, you can find. You want to live in the good area or the bad area?
I don't care.
Well, in the bad area, you probably find a 3-bedroom house for maybe $1,000.
Oh man. Yeah, even in the I work in the hood out here. It's the hood store or the C store out.
If you want to live in the shit.
Oh man, look what you did.
Yeah, my bad. If you want to live in the suburbs, you'll pay like $1,500.
So that's cheap. That's cheaper than it is here. If you want to live in the suburbs here, 3-4 bedroom house, you're talking about $2,500.
Man. Yeah, we bought a house in 19, so if we do move to Vegas, we got to sell.
Oh man, it's froze.
Oh, that's a funny looking picture, bro. Somebody screenshot that.
Damn, he'll be back. All right, well, shit, yeah. I'm trying to think of what away game I want to hit.
Shoot, I don't know, man. I mean, we played the NFC North. We got the Lions on the road. I think the Bears on the road.
Soldier Field would be dope.
Soldier Field would be dope
before it gets torn down.
Yeah, before it gets torn down, before them tickets get high, like too high.
I mean, I love me some pizza. Chicago be fun.
Tell me about it. But it's funny. People from Chicago's like, man, that's not even the move, bro. Like, they people from Chicago don't eat Chicago style pizza, bro.
That's because that's so they can have it anytime they want.
They say it's for tourists.
For like Giordano's.
Giordano's is like a tourist spot, bro.
Nah, what the fuck do they eat then? New York style?
They eat it's a little bit thicker than a New York style pizza, but they eat a different type of pizza, bro. And they usually eat the it's like a type of sandwich. They've eaten like sandwiches like I forget what it's called, bro. But yeah, they don't really mess with that Chicago style pizza, bro. That's for tourists.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. This shit look delicious though. I don't care.
It's good as hell, bro. I mean, they got a spot in Vegas. They got a Giordano's in Vegas.
Don't play.
Bro, I ain't even playing with you, bro. I ain't even playing with you.
Yeah, Fitz is trying to come back in. I think he'll get in here in a minute.
Okay.
So back to kind of the offseason, man. What do you do as far as linebacker?
Linebacker? I want you know what? I want a whole complete revamp of the defense through the draft, but I do want key veterans in each spot. So, like I said, I want Payne at D tackle, and then a linebacker. I need a linebacker who can cover. I need a cover linebacker, whoever that may be. We need to pick up somebody like a veteran who can cover tight ends and cover running backs out of the backfield and things like that. We need a good cover linebacker, and then we have to address the safety position.
Hold on, Fitz.
Yeah.
Yo, what's happening?
Yeah, so I would go a veteran each D tackle position, linebacker position, and either free safety, strong safety.
Damn.
I would reassess Trayvon Merrick to see if maybe
we'll do. Hey, do what
he's
you
not
can.
a free safety.
Maybe
we can move him over to strong safety because he's been kind of struggling. So that's where I would go with that one, and then
right. All right,
and then from there I would try to address that empty spot at either free safety or strong safety. That's where I would go with that one. But yeah, you definitely want a veteran at each level, but you want to revamp that defense through the draft. That's where I would go.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna have to get you to reiterate some of that. Fitz was calling me, telling me kind of what he's going through with his internet. He's having super bad internet problems right now.
Yeah, it's raining out here pretty hard, and he's probably having the same issues out in Vegas. So
yeah, but
yeah, to kind of reiterate what I was saying, bro, like real quick, you want to build through draft, and then at each level you want to bring a veteran in, whether a cover linebacker, a D tackle, and either a free safety, strong safety, and then you bring back Rock Ya-Sin along with to pair with what's his name, Nate Hobbs, and then address another corner in the draft. But yeah, I'm revamping that whole defense through draft, bro. I'm going mostly defense in this draft.
Hell yeah. We were talking about what big impact free agent we could get above anything else. If I could have anybody, I think it's Roquan Smith.
Man, if
Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, I like both of them. But Roquan Smith, if the Ravens are going to decide they're going to part ways with him, yeah, we need to be dialing up the phone right day one, day zero.
Hell yeah. And I was thinking, man, if we end up getting Daron Payne, could you imagine pairing him up and getting if somehow we could get Jalen Carter too and put them both in the middle?
I think Jalen Carter is going one, bro.
You think he's going to Chicago?
He's going to Chicago. I mean, Chicago has a lot of needs. They got a lot of holes, so they might even try to trade that number one pick. But you don't technically see that with the number one pick. You don't ever see that traded. I can't remember the last time the number one pick was traded. So, but if I was Chicago, I would trade that for multiple picks. So that's what I would do if I was Chicago. But they're definitely they don't need a quarterback. I mean, they're still going to run with Justin Fields. They need offensive line. I don't think they're going to go, number one with that one. So,
were you on when Docs was on with Stu a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Docs made a really good point, man. If they got a new regime coming in, do they want Justin Fields?
I mean, that's a good point.
And then another thing I also thought, I mean, you can dangle the first pick, but you could also just draft Bryce Young and dangle Bryce Young to the highest bidder.
But is Bryce Young that much better than Justin Fields?
That depends on who. Well, no. I'm just saying. Like,
you're not telling them. You're not saying to draft for them.
I'm saying draft Bryce Young and dangle him in front of everybody for a trade.
Oh,
Kansas City likes what we're talking about.
Hey, Yeah, he's excited, bro.
Well,
Van City.
Before I forget, I've meant to show you what I went through, because I moved recently in the last couple of months. So I went through, I found a bunch of my Raider stuff, and I found this little artifact in the stadium in Oakland, out in the parking lot. Like, look at this on the ground.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Look at the date on that.
August 12th, 1995. So that was their first year they came back to Oakland.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Yeah, you got to hold on to that.
Just found that in the parking lot, bro.
Man, that's cool.
If I'm going to have to take that when I come to Vegas, because if there's any legends around that were on that team.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Guess who's back?
Yes, sir.
Hey, God bless. Crazy thing is my phone started acting up, but the Wi-Fi just turned back on.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so my phone died when I was on there with you, too.
No, you good.
I knew you were probably getting a little sensitive. You hung up on me, but,
Nah. I'm far from sensitive.
Just fuck with you, bro. We were just talking about, like I was saying, like my the one player that I really want if he's available, Roquan Smith.
Oh yeah, that'd be a dope addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely check on Van City if bring me Roquan
and Durampe. I may explode. Yeah, I don't want to be nowhere near that, bro. But yeah, if that happens, I'll be pretty happy about it too,
bro. Can you hold it down for one moment? I gotta attend to something for work real quick.
Yeah, go for it, bro. Yeah, man. So Derek Carr, bro. Let's talk a little bit about DC. Where do you think he's going at the end of this season? Do you think he's getting traded, or you think we're gonna cut him?
I think he's gonna get traded. I mean, what his brother was talking about, they're gonna talk about trade talks, whatever. A lot of the word around town is he's gonna get traded. So I feel like that's gonna happen. Where do I see him going? Maybe Washington, maybe Colts.
Yeah.
I think Washington would be a smart move for us, at least, to maybe get a better draft pick.
Yeah.
So honestly, I love Carr, how he stood for the nation and all that, but
yeah, yep.
Honestly, I was tired of him like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and I think he lost a lot of respect from Raiders fans when he didn't win that final game locally. I think that really hit people at home, and they didn't like it. I think that he should have never came to Las Vegas. They should have started fresh with another quarterback from the beginning. Now that was the first mistake the Raiders made since they've been in Vegas. Was still continuing with DC. But I do like him going. I like him going to the Commanders, like you said. I think that's probably the best fit for him. They already got a good defense. They got some weapons at receiver. That's a good fit for him.
Yeah. Funniest thing is I got this homie that lives in Vegas, and he's from DC, and all he's done is talk shit about Derek Carr since I've known him.
Watch him get it.
And now that could be his QB, and I'm a clown.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, bro. Like I said, bro, they owe us a first round pick anyway. So I'm down for that one.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. I'll take your word for it, bro.
I thought the Jets.
Take your word for it.
Aside from the cold weather, I thought the Jets would be another good landing spot for him.
Yeah. The Jets.
Yeah. They got a really good defense. They got some young weapons around them.
Yeah, and they, in theory, they're a quarterback away from being contenders.
Yeah.
So that'll work. I'll be all right with that.
Yeah, I just want them to go to the most desperate, fucking quarterback hungry team that we can find that'll give us the most shit for them.
Right.
If we can pull a first for Carr, whew,
I have a feeling we're going to get a first.
Yeah,
we're going to get a first for him.
That'd be nice because if we get a third, I'm going to be pissed.
Even a second, I'd be like,
I feel like Ziegler's too gangster to get a third for him. He's got to get a second or a first.
Yeah, he's not getting hustled, bro. Ziegler's He's a hustler, bro. He's not gonna get played, bro.
I feel like at this point, if McDaniels were to get fired, I feel like Ziegler would still be here.
Yeah,
unless he wanted to leave because we fired his boy.
I mean, usually when you fire the head coach, you fire the whole team, bro. You fire the GM, the coordinator, the water boy, the electrician.
You get your shit out of here.
Everybody goes, bro. So, that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, it's rare that you keep a GM and let go of the coach. I don't think I've seen that in a while, man.
That's true. That's why I was laughing when everybody thought that Mayock was going to stay when Gruden was gone. I was like, there's no fucking way, bro.
Yeah. That wasn't
he had some horrible picks, bro.
Oh, my God. Mayock was going to go if Gruden stayed.
Yeah, because he was
going to be the scapegoat.
Who's to say that, who made those decisions in the first round? We'll never know. But all I know is that them two together need to not happen. That was a bad decision.
Van City does not think we're getting a first for DC. Fitz, Van City is known around these parts as the Derek Carr hater. If there's a mob with torches running around after Derek Carr, Van City's in the front of the line.
Yeah. Like I was just telling shit, my bad, I'm horrible with names. So both of you tell me your names real quick.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
My name's Jeff. No, just fuck with you, bro. Paintown.
All right, so like I was telling Big Mike, for the last 3 years I've been over Carr. So, you can torture him all I want. I appreciate what he did, how he stood for the nation and all that, but I've been over that motherfucker for 3 years. You cannot, our defense, okay, whatever. You're used to be whatever on the defense, but when the defense comes through and gets the offense the ball with 2 minutes on the clock and you still can't get a fucking touchdown, you're not elite, bro.
No.
Yeah. That's on you at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And there's several games this year where we could have fucking won with the last few minutes on the clock, but what happened?
Even with a garbage ass defense, we should have been in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I'm careful what I say about Carr, because there is a lot of. My buddy likes to call them Kardashians.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's how we know them, man.
I was trying to get Stadashians to catch on, but it didn't work.
No, it didn't. Big Stiddy committee.
Speaking of Stiddy, what do you think comes of him next year? You think he's backing up Brady, or do you think he's out?
I
would like him to back up Brady. Yeah.
I mean, the confidence, the skill is there. You saw what he did against the Niners. I think he struggled against the Chiefs, but I think with a little more experience and going forward, I think he could be a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he almost ran for 100 yards combined between the two games too. It was nice to see someone get out the pocket and move.
Yep.
Instead of Carr's a fucking statue in the pocket, bro. He just he doesn't care what's going on around him. He's staying there.
Crumbling statue, bro.
Is it just me when he does try to run? When he does try to run, he finds the closest defensive lineman and just runs flat into that motherfucker. Crazy. I've never gotten so mad at the players I've gotten at Derek Carr, which is crazy because he's definitely not the worst guy we've had. But it's like he gives you enough hope to expect more out of him, and it's so disappointing when you don't get it.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem, because if he was like completely trash.
Did this motherfucker freeze again? No, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking around. I was like, "What the fuck happened?" That's so good.
Yeah, but if DC was completely trash, we wouldn't have expectations like this.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be a cult following. It wouldn't be people getting pissed off at him. It would just be like, all right, well, you just got to go. But he's shown us times that he can ball. And then too many other times where he just doesn't. He gives us just enough.
Yeah, he's super inconsistent.
He's not hot. He's not cold. There's no in between. It's either he's hot or he's cold.
Yeah. Yo, Fitz, I think you're borrowing Dox's Wi-Fi from that Blackout podcast.
Shit, right? No, I switched. So I usually have Cox Internet out here. That's it's everybody has Cox, but there was this new company that knocked on my door. I'm a sales guy. So he pitched me and I did my homework and I was like, all right, come back. It's a new internet called WeLink.
Okay.
And it's the reviews are awesome, but today, I guess somebody hit one of their generators or something. So my internet was down for since 1:00 in the afternoon, and they've been trying to fix it. So, but so far this internet's been, badass, and it's only $70 a month, and it was with Cox, it was like $160 for their best internet. Same thing with them for $70. So
I'm kind of lucky. My boss pays for my internet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I pay for mine.
So I just he just basically gave me the shit he has, and he's a millionaire, so I guess I got good internet. Doc's always tries to talk shit on my Wi-Fi. I'm like, man, I got the best Wi-Fi you can get over here. Like,
you live in the middle of trees and shit, so
I do. There's a lot of trees and mountains and all that shit around here. Lots of snow and rain and bullshit.
Yeah. So that interrupts it. So
you can tell by my complexion, I don't get a lot of sun.
Yeah, I know you're real pale out there, bro.
It's really gray over here, man.
Every day, I'm sure.
Pretty much.
It's raining out here right now, so we're getting our fair share. So
yeah, summertime's cool out here. We have our 105-degree days and shit. But
oh hell no.
I hate summer out here. I always remind myself it's only like 3 or 4 months of the season. Skip through 3-4 months, and then it's fucking cold all season.
That's how I feel about winter here, bro. I hate the cold so much. I turn into a bitch when it gets below 30.
I love the cold because it's easy to get warm.
Yeah, same.
But out here, you could be in the shade and it's still hot as shit.
Man.
No, I walk outside, nipples is like this. Yeah, I can't handle it. I've been out here my whole life, man. I'm so sick of the winter. Every time it starts to cool down from summer, I'm like, here goes this bullshit again.
Man,
So
it's horrible.
you guys do this, every week, or
I try to be as consistent as I can, man. I'm kind of new to the content creator shit. I've always been on watching Docs and Hammer and Samoan and Mitchell and all them. But
me and Samoan Raider, we got some shit lined up for this off season.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we got some high profile names that are going to be on our podcast. That's why we kind of held off last year. When we did one episode, it did real good, but I'm new to this shit too. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we wanted to come with the heat. So this off season, we got a bunch of names that we're bringing onto the show.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my goal eventually, man. I'm linking up with some of the other. I've been cool with Docs and all them for a minute. So I don't know if Docs has ever talked to you about Planet Raiders. Big Mike's involved in that too. It's a website and stuff. So we're gonna be blogging and writing for that, and he's gonna be doing a bunch of.
I did hear about the website.
Yeah. So he's gonna be doing a bunch of shit like that, and so I'm gonna be involved in that, and then eventually, I'm hoping have players on here, all that kind of shit. But like I said, I'm literally all I have right now is I have a laptop, and this is my fucking ring light right now. All right, it's a lamp with no top on it. So I'm really starting from scratch over here. But I just ordered a mic and all that, and an equalizer, and I'm gonna get all that hooked up. I got a camera on the way. I'm getting a green screen, so we're gonna get it going.
I usually put my camera up there, and then I have my microphone and shit.
That's a nice mic.
Yeah.
And then this is my little setup. But we actually for this podcast, we actually locked in a studio.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go if you can do it.
Podcast studio, so we're gonna do all our stuff there. This will be like lives and shit. I'll just move my couches and put my Woodson whiskey and sponsorship.
Hell yeah, bro! It's so annoying. Like I said, I run a liquor store, and Woodson whiskey's not out here yet. I'm trying so hard, man.
Whoever has a liquor license, you can reach out to the distiller and have it shipped to you.
Can you? So I could just reach out to him then, because I'm the one who does the orders and all that shit. So
if you're doing the orders, I'll plug you up with the actual the trucking schedule guy. Whoever's placing orders. I know the main dudes, so I'll hit up the main dudes and I'll link you up with that.
That'd be dope. I appreciate it, man.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, we both got a YouTube. We both started about a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Mine is Big Mike Raider, and what I do is most of the time I just do interviews pre-recorded, and we talk about Raiders culture, past, present, and future. and I do like interviews, and then I kind of tailor those interviews to the specific person, and then just special like 5 questions, and we chop it up for about 30 to 45 minutes. So we do that. Yeah. So if you get a chance, man, go check it out. It's on Big Mike Raider on YouTube. Yeah.
You got my number, right?
Yeah.
I'll get it from Cane Town. Yeah.
Send me. I already followed you on IG, so send me your links and stuff, and I'll go follow on everything else.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah. So I got it. Yeah, we're trying to we've been doing this for just a couple months, and shit's finally just starting to see kind of grow. Big Mike's been killing it. Big Mike's good with the graphic design. He can throw up the cool videos. I don't know how to do none of that shit yet,
bro. I don't even know. I've never did anything like graphic design or anything. I just kind of go with what comes to heart, basically, and then put it together, and boom, there you go.
Yeah. So we're both coming from humble beginnings with this content creator shit.
Yeah,
we're gonna get there though.
Yeah, I'm still learning this shit too.
Yeah. You never stop learning. That's for sure. And right now, like I told you, I'm in the Navy, but I'm injured right now. I have a back injury, so I got a lot of time in my hands, and I'm on limited duty. So I'm not really expected to do much at work. So I got a lot of time to do a lot of content stuff, and I'm taking advantage of the free time at this point, bro. That's kind of where I'm at.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, shit. So I mean, we've been getting at it for about an hour and a half now. Think we about wrap shit up. Kind of covered on the off season a little bit. Didn't get too in depth yet. We'll get more in depth as the off season grows closer, as the draft goes closer, as free agency comes closer. I appreciate you guys coming on. Definitely gonna do it again.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I hope everybody has a good night. You guys stay safe, man. And just from my boy Fist, Raiders bitch.
You know what it is.
That's right.
So, don't forget to send me you guys' links. So I'm following on everything.